Hello everyone, my name is Vivian and I'm here to discuss the topics Agent Orange and Napalm for my Snapshots project. Agent Orange is an herbicide and defoliant used by the US military to fight in the Vietnam War. Its primary use was to clear forests and destroy enemy crops. The British used the same thing during their battle with Malaysia previously. It was used for Operation Ranch Hand from 1961 to 1971. It was distributed by planes equipped with large sprayers. They also used trucks, boats, and backpacks to distribute the chemical. Over 80 million gallons of Agent Orange was used during the Vietnam War. It was also not the only chemical used. There were 5 other agents, each named after the color of the drum it came in. There was white, blue, pink, green, and purple. This brings us to the type of impact it had on people. There are around 14 diseases directly linked to Agent Orange, which we can see here. There are several on this list. Over 4 million people were exposed to Agent Orange, and it's said that about 3 million have suffered illness due to Agent Orange. Some linked diseases include bladder cancer, leukemia, Hodgkin's disease, Parkinson's, and respiratory cancers. Many children born after exposure to Agent Orange had birth defects or were stillborn. Agent Orange has caused severe damage to Vietnam, as we can see here. Um, this is a photo of them spraying Agent Orange. Many people struggle to grow crops and due to the mass amounts of defoliant used. The next topic we have is napalm. Napalm is a petrochemical that has been mixed with a gelling agent. Napalm was developed in the United States by a team of chemists in a secret lab at Harvard University. The lead chemist on the team was Louis Pfizer. Napalm was well received by the military due to its effectiveness in burning. It burned longer than gasoline and it could adhere to its target. Before napalm was used in the Vietnam War, it had been used in World War II and the Korean War. They found napalm's best use in the Vietnam War was to burn structures and to have a lasting psychological impact on people. They dropped bombs with napalm onto buildings and even railroad tunnels. Its ability to destroy and spread impacted civilians greatly. When used as a weapon, it can cause severe burns. It can also deoxygenate the air, which can lead to asphyxiation. While it was effective for its use, the people soon began to protest about it as they saw the psychological impact it had on the people of Vietnam. One of the biggest protests was protesting the Dow Chemical Company. The Dow Chemical Company, at first, was a small company that produced saran wrap. The Pentagon requested 17 companies to bid on polystyrene, which is one of the main ingredients of napalm B. The Dow Chemical Company won the bid and became the sole provider of napalm. Since the Vietnam War was the first televised war, the people could see exactly what napalm was doing to civilians. Many people opposed napalm, and in the 80s, the United Nations approved Protocol 3 of the Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons, which made incendiary attacks on civilians a war crime. To wrap up, we'll watch a brief video on napalm provided by PBS.
The best known product that Dow was making was saran wrap. The Dow company began making napalm in 1965. The board chairman, the CEO, had served in the armed services in World War II. That made it rather natural that when your government wanted you to make some stuff, even though it was very nasty stuff, that you made it without any question.
Napalm was this hideous jellied gas burning at 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It didn't just kill you, it tortured you. It has a complete reference to Zyklon B, the gas they use in the concentration camps. It felt like chemical warfare at its worst.
Napalm was the symbol of the war. A year earlier, there'd been a huge story in Ramparts magazine talking about the effects that napalm had on what it said were millions of children in Vietnam who'd been burned by it.
All of the references can be found under this link, which include the photos used on the website as well. Thank you so much for watching.